Steve droning on, and Beerwah. 26 million years in the making. Let's take a few minutes to appreciate her beauty. Beneath the southern sunlight, where the forests meet the sky, stand the ancient Glasshouse Mountains where the wedge-tailed eagles fly. And among them rises Beerwah, proud against the coastal plain. 26 million years of wind and fire and rain. 556 meters, watching over sea and sand, sacred mother of the mountains to the first folk of this land. The Tibberwoowuccum Gubby knew her long before. Cook sailed by in 1770 from the eastern shore. Oh, Beerwah, ancient mother, heavy still with child, keeper of the dreaming lands and valleys running wild, while Tibrogargan faces east toward the rolling sea, and Coonowrin bows his head for all eternity. Now the old ones tell a story, carried softly through the years, in the rivers and the gullies and the mountains' endless tears. How Tibrogargan, mighty father, watched the ocean rise one day, saw the waters climbing upward as they thundered toward the bay. He called his children to him, Beerwah standing tall, the Tibberwoowuccum twins beside the shadows of them all. Ngungun saddleback and round, wild horse by the tide, and Coonowrin, eldest son, who should have stood with pride. Go and help your mother, cried the father to his son, for Beerwah carried life again beneath the burning sun. But fear can grip the strongest heart when darkened waters roar, and Coonowrin fled alone across the flooded shore. Tibbergargan raged with sorrow and pursued him through the rain, raised his mighty club on high and struck with grief and pain. And from that day old Coonowrin's crooked neck was bent, a mark of fear and shame in all the tears that followed then. Oh, Beerwah, ancient mother, heavy still with child, keeper of the dreaming lands and valleys running wild, while Tibrogargan faces east toward the rolling sea, and Coonowrin bows his head for all eternity. When the floodwaters retreated and the plains were dry once more, the brothers and the sisters mocked the shame that Coonowrin bore. And every stream that winds today through forest, rock and fern was formed from tears of sorrow for the lessons humans learn. For Coonowrin sought forgiveness from his father standing grim, but Tibrogargan turned away and would not look on him. Your mother bore a child, he said, that's why she moved so slow. And silence fell between them where the mountain rivers flow. So today when dawn comes breaking on the sunshine coast hinterland, You can see the old ones standing as they've stood since time began. Tibrogargan stares forever to the endless coral sea, while Beerwah waits in patience for the birth that's yet to be. Oh, Beerwah, ancient mother, timeless in the sun, your labor lasts an age because a mountain's never done. And every creek that journeys from